Hello everyone and welcome back to another hot sauce video. I have right here the February box for Hot Ones from Heatonist. So hopefully 3 new sauces in here. We're going to give them a shot. Sometimes they send old ones, but hopefully these will be new. Haven't opened this yet. So we're going to go ahead and get that open. We're going to taste them, let you know what I think of them, and then we'll give them like ratings and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get it open here. We have right here our little information card. And it looks like there's like a recipe for some nice chicken taquitos there. So there's a recipe. And then we have the sauces listed on the back there. So we're just going to go top to bottom and get them started. So let me see if I can find it. Alright, so here we go. So first sauce for this month is Stellar Fuzz. And it's by... looks like Funky's hot sauce. So let's see. Funky's enters the lineup as a spicy number 3 wing. Stellar Fuzz has notes of ginger, sweetness from carrot, and an allium medley. I don't know allium. Allium. Allium, and an allium medley of onion and garlic. The sauce maker Matt sources the majority of these ingredients from local farmers in Washington State. You'll thank him for that commitment to quality produce when you get a taste. The perfect accompaniment for a veggie marinade, pork chops, or grilled salmon. Welcome to the fam, Funky's. So that's this one right here. So Funky's hot sauce, Stellar Fuzz. Don't know how well that's going to focus, but there it is. Let's check our ingredients here. Ingredients in this are apple cider vinegar with the mother. I've heard about that, but not really sure exactly what it is. So apple cider vinegar with mother, onion, cane sugar, carrots, habanero peppers, garlic, lime juice, sea salt, ginger, and I think it's organic, or it says organic. And it looks like it's a little bit kind of in the middle here. They throw a little heat scale, and it's probably not going to focus very well, but it's right there. So kind of right in the middle. So again, this is Funky's hot sauce, and it's the Stellar Fuzz garlic habanero sauce. So let's go ahead and get it shaken up. Let's crack this lid open here. That's a tough lid. Usually this method works pretty well. All right, there we go. So there's that. That can just be thrown out. Got a pretty good smell to it. Let's see how... I think it's going to be... It says medium on here, so I think to me it's probably going to be a little bit more mild because I think my tolerance is pretty high for heat. But there we go. Since it has habanero in it, so habanero, not incredibly spicy, at least to me. But we're going to give this a shot and see what it's like. So I'm definitely tasting kind of like the apple aspect of it. Heat isn't that bad. It's definitely building up. So it definitely has a little bit of heat to it. It's not a lot. Like I said earlier, I think it's probably just because my tolerance is a little bit maybe higher than it used to be. I used to find habaneros to be really hot, and now they're kind of mild to me. The flavor's really good. It's got like some sweetness on the apple. So I'm probably going to say like maybe like a 6 on the flavor and like a 5 on the heat. Like I think like, yeah, like 6 for flavor. Apple's pretty good. The heat is definitely like, the little scale was correct. It's kind of right in the middle. So not super hot, but pretty tasty. So like I'll say like a 6 again. Flavor is 6, heat is 5. Let's go grab some water to cleanse our palate out. And then move into the second sauce here. So second sauce is Morita Bourbon Maple Reaper, which is from Cantina Royal. It says Heatonist Brooklyn neighbor at Cantina Royal. Sorry, Heatonist's Brooklyn neighbors at Cantina Royal are back with a Carolina Reaper hot sauce that is their spiciest yet. This Mexican-style sauce is well balanced with slight smoky undertones courtesy of dried Morita peppers. A touch of Carolina Reaper gives a sauce a nice kick of heat in the 6th spot. The team at Cantina are the team at Cantina are constantly cooking up exciting recipes, and they hit it out of the park with this one. Add this to burgers, tacos, and shrimp. So let's see. This is the Morita. There we go. So I think I've had stuff from Morita before. I would have to check my little spreadsheet because I keep a list of all the sauces. But I definitely think the Morita, or yeah, Cantina Royale might be different. I definitely have had Morita peppers and stuffing before. Don't remember exactly what it was. But there is the Morita Bourbon Maple Reaper sauce. Let me see. Morita Bourbon Maple Reaper hot sauce. And it says intensely spicy. So let's see here. We have the ingredient list. There we go. So ingredients for this one are distilled vinegar, reduced to 4% acidity. Don't really know if that matters. Chili peppers, bourbon whiskey, maple syrup, onion, garlic, spices, and kosher salt. So again, it is the Morita Morita Bourbon Maple Reaper hot sauce. I remember having a maple sauce before, and I thought it was pretty good. Let's go ahead and get this shaken up. That seems to be kind of providing, if you might have to peel this one off the old-fashioned way. There we go. It definitely has a mapley smell to it. It kind of smells a little bit spicy too, probably from that those Reapers there. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. That should be good. So there we have it. Let's go ahead and give it a try. And the thing with Carolina Reaper is, like, as soon as you like eat a sauce with it, it's not immediately hot. Carolina Reaper definitely has a kind of slow build up to it becoming pretty hot. But the flavor, there's definitely some sweetness from the maple in there. You know, the heat is definitely building. So flavor has like some nice maple sweetness to it. So I'm probably gonna say, like, the for a Reaper sauce, I think it's like definitely had been dialed down a little bit. I'm probably gonna say that the heat on this one, even though it's Reaper, it's probably like a 7. And maybe a 7 on flavor too, like a 7. Actually, no, let's go with 8 with flavor. 8 for flavor, 7 for heat. Definitely spicier than the first sauce, but I feel like they used Reaper in such a way where they didn't have it just be insanely hot. So yeah, let's say, like, again, 8 with flavor, 7 for heat. It's a pretty good sauce. Let's go ahead and cleanse our palate again, and we'll move into our final sauce for this month. Alright, and the final sauce for this one is MataSanos Chili Moto Loco. Moto Loco sounds something like familiar. I think it maybe had a sauce that was called that before. But it says, powered by super hot Carolina Reaper peppers, this sauce from maker Pablo, probably going to mispronounce this name, Pablo Jimenez, brings the heat like a scorching summer day on a beach in Costa Rica, where Chili Moto Loco is from. MataSanos keeps things simple. Peppers, lots of them, lemon, vinegar, and spices, blended with sunflower oil for a slight richness. If you want to go all in, try it on eggs, rice, and beans, or barbecue pork. But if you need to work your way up to the full heat, mix in some pico de gallo, mayo, or guacamole to balance out the fire. So let's go grab our final bottle for the month. So this is the Moto Loco MataSanos hot sauce. There we go. It says on the back that it is stupidly hot. So let's see if it lives up to that. But there is our bottle for it. And our ingredients in this one are, this is a very small print, Carolina Reaper peppers, water, lemon, soybean oil, garlic, herbs, salt, spices, potassium sorbate as a preservative, vegan friendly, gluten friendly, and friends friendly made. Okay, cool. That was all the ingredients. But yeah, Moto Loco, I've definitely had their sauce before. The first sauce I had from them I didn't really love. But we're gonna go with this one. I forget what the first Moto Loco sauce I had was. It's been like a couple years, but let me get to shake it up. This was gonna be a weird bottle too. Probably just open it like that. Sometimes they just pop right off, and sometimes you gotta just peel it. All right, but this, based on their track record with heat, this should be really hot. Because I remember one of the first sauces I had from them didn't have a lot of flavor to it, but was definitely very hot. All right, definitely smells hot too. Smells good though. So let's go ahead and give this a shot and see how spicy this actually is. That's probably way too much. But there we go. Let's give it a try and see how it is. And like I said in the previous sauce, Carolina Reaper is usually a very subtle, like heat, at least at first. It builds up from there. This one was basically immediately hot, which just shows to me that they used a lot of Carolina Reapers in this sauce. So, again, with them, flavor, not great. Moto Loco is really good at like having intense heat in their sauces, but I feel that the flavor usually suffers a little bit. So I could say like the flavor on this is like a 4, but the heat is like definitely. I've had hotter sauces, but this is like a 9 for heat. So like 4 for flavor, 9 for heat. Definitely the hottest out of the 3. If I had to rate them by heat, it would just go in reverse order. The Moto Loco, I can pop it out of there. This one is definitely the hottest this month. And then following that up, this is the kind of like right in the middle. And this has the kind of the least heat. I actually feel my favorite one probably was, for flavor, it's probably this one. It's got enough heat that it's good, and it's got a nice like sweet flavor to it. This one definitely just leads on heat, but so like if I had to pick my favorite out of these 3, I would probably rate them like this. I'd probably go with this one first, just based on flavor and heat. And then I would say probably the Moto Loco after that. If you just want something really hot, that's what you want to go with. And then kind of balancing it out a little bit more in the middle for heat, but a little bit pretty good flavor too. So yeah, definitely my favorite is this month being the Maple Bourbon Reaper. They actually tempered the Reapers in this to make them not overpowering. So I feel like this is probably my favorite this month. But that is going to do it for this video. We'll be back again in another month with another box. Hopefully 3 new sauces that we'll try out. But that's going to do it for now. So remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you again next time. Thanks again for watching. Take care and have a good one. See ya.